All right, family. We black again with the general. You already know what time it is. We got that five for you. Raw, heavy commentary on what's going on overseas in the Persian Gulf, the Strait of Hormuz, all international news reports, breaking news. We talk about it because it affects our community, and we don't get a lot of people that connect the international or what's going on right here with the black community locally. So we most definitely want to, broaden our horizon. Before we get started, make sure you get over to Patreon. We got that five waiting on you when you get over there. Over 600 exclusive videos there for you that you cannot see nowhere else. We highlighting today the 7 institutions in the black community linked to the satanic Illuminati. This is fire, man. You ain't gonna get this. This is fire right here, and they sitting right there in your community. You don't even know about it. You don't know about it, but they there and they infiltrating and they doing all type of operations right there in your community, riding all up and down on bikes, and that's one of them. Ride all the little, the little white boys riding all up and down your street on a bike with a little white button-up shirt, handing you some literature about some wicked white man named Joseph Smith, and you don't say nothing. You ride your ass out there with one of them on anything Black history and try to, man, you'll come up missing. They'll never see you again. So, but you allow them to do things in your community, they'll never allow you to do in theirs. But see, that's the problem. That's the problem. Get over there to Patreon. We're gonna be talking. Iran warns the U.S. wants to invade Dubai if the United States invade Iran, they gonna invade and destroy Dubai. All your little towers and shit over there. Yeah, man, they talking about, man, they coming to Dubai. There, they say they gonna knock that down over there. That's yeah, they turning up, but that lets you know something. That lets you know something that they anticipate, to like, they anticipating that might be a move, because when you in war, you have to anticipate, what you're doing. You got to anticipate how somebody could break the move that you plan on them. You have to think about that because you're gonna have to defend. You got to look. That's like when you play chess. You got to think 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 moves ahead. Where you going with this? When you make that move, you got to anticipate the next move. Your the 2, 3 moves ahead. What is he trying to do? What am I trying to do? Where is he gonna block me at? You got to already know, how that's gonna happen. If you make a move, you got to anticipate what the your competitor, what move they gonna make. You see, that's a good chess player. You got to know these things. And so they have anticipated that the moves that they have made will trigger the United States to come in there on the ground. And they want that. You know what I'm saying? And that might be one of the reasons why they have held back for a minute. Not that they scared, because they really need a way out. They really need, and I understand that, at some point in time, they're gonna have to go in there. They're gonna have to go in there. They might have to go in there. You understand? But based on a lot of intel on the ground, and you know what? It's crazy about the United States news stations and shit, and networks, news networks and shit like that. Man, how they can this media shit is crazy. How they can, indoctrinate and hypnotize niggas in the world with the shit that they put out here. You know what I'm saying? They over there and it's fucked up. They making it seem, Just because, yeah, the Iranians can put some boats out there and shit and this, that, and the third. Yeah, they could do that. But on that ground in Iran is a hell going on, and it's about to erupt on even on a greater level because they saying it themselves. They saying the United States is trying to get their people to revolt because they already over there like, what the fuck is y'all doing? You know what I'm saying? We can't, y'all want to fuck over us while y'all got stockpiles of food and liquor and all the shit you need to stay high and everything else. Y'all got all that. They didn't stockpile all that. They've been stockpiling, especially the elite. They have anticipated long that America and the Israelis and the European and the Arabs might run in there on their ass. So that's so they can play the game of the blockade because they know what the United States is doing. Boom, it's really affecting the people. You see, is affecting the damn people and not particularly the regime. And so the regime is willing to wait it out. They willing to wait it out because they figuring that they can, they might can wait some months. They might can wait some months because they believe that the United States don't have the wherewithal to 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 stay out in the blockade that long. That economically it might cripple, a lot of people, which they already been selling oil. I mean, it ain't like they can't get no goddamn oil. They can get some motherfucking oil. The oil is still out here. It's a whole lot of motherfuckers selling oil. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna have to reconfigure the system. That's just basically what it is. They're gonna have to reconfigure the system and configure Iran completely out the system. And that's what's gonna happen because it's a lot of motherfuckers that'll take up the slack. And you know what I'm saying? Iran, they is most definitely replaceable. You got enough motherfuckers with a whole lot of oil around the world, and that shit over there could be marginalized and neutralized without a problem. But they starving over there. And for motherfuckers that don't believe it, I tell you what, take your bitch ass over there. They own peoples is not talking about it. Like, man, chicken then went up 70%. You say they winning? I tell you what, take your bitch ass on over there then. Chicken up, beef up 68%. Everything is through the fucking roof. And they was already over there with already from the sanctions, 12 hours of no electricity. Now they damn they're telling them they want to go below the 12 hours. They want to go below the 12 hours. So man, shit, them people over there like, what the fuck? Yeah, they bout it, but a lot of them not for the regime. And they like, fuck that. Y'all living high on the fucking hog and y'all motherfuckers didn't stockpile. And we over here, now we rationing, everything is rations and shit. And how long? They saying 2 to 3 weeks is all that they got. And they gonna be in total fucking collapse. That's just all it is to it. I mean, people got to understand whatever was going on where shit was over here. What had popped off. Man, we wasn't even getting eggs and shit, man. And you know what I'm saying? Shit, the fucking the shells was empty and shit. You know what I'm saying? Shells and shit was empty. Even when COVID was going down, a lot of shit was, it was bad. Motherfucker couldn't get certain shit on the shelves and shit. And even after that. So imagine if a motherfucker blockade your motherfucking country, man, a lot of them stores over there, man, ain't shit on the shelves. Ain't shit on the shelves. You got to cut your electricity. Whatever over there, motherfucker got to come in, and you ain't working. How in the fuck the shit go up 70%, the food go up 70%, and motherfuckers ain't even working? They say they done lost 2 million jobs since the blockade. And this is what the president of the foreign minister, the motherfucker that be going over to the negotiation, they say this is what the United States want. They want the people to revolt, and that's exactly what they about to do. They over there already, like motherfuckers upset, and you can expect that because they know what the fuck they doing. And that's why I tell you, this is the type of shit. These, the motherfucking regime, they filthy. They've been getting all the oil money. You see, they've been getting all the oil money behind the under the table and shit, and this, that, and the third. And so the people know what they trying to do. Say, oh, y'all motherfuckers think y'all about to go off in the mountains and shit and eat good while we starve and take the brunt of the motherfucker. So y'all asking us to sacrifice, but y'all bitch ass ain't gonna sacrifice. Oh no. Oh no. So they ready to revolt over there. But so they figuring that, the United States may come in, but you know what? I don't think so. I don't think so. I don't think that man, if them motherfuckers if they go 2-3 more weeks, man, that's gonna be bad business. And I could tell you that that's gonna be bad business, man. This motherfucker's gonna be skinny over that bitch, straight up. I'm telling you. So if they ready, and then once motherfuckers are starved, they starve them and shit and this, that, and the third, they might run in there on them. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucker gonna be weak. They gonna be weak. It's funny. You did it to yourself. It's your move. I mean, you make the move you want to make. Don't get mad at me, motherfucker. You made the move. So that's the move you want to make, then go ahead and make it. You see, I don't understand in the modern world what the fuck would make a motherfucker starve like that. You know what I'm saying? And that's, you see, but you got motherfuckers like China, and you got motherfuckers like Russia, and they tell them we did it. You know what I'm saying? And that's how in Russia, the type of motherfucker, they soldiers over there in Ukraine, they've been talking about how they ain't even eating. You understand what I'm saying? Russia is shameful, man. Motherfucker, I seen some of they soldiers, these ratted, tatted motherfuckers, old ass men. They got motherfuckers in their army in their 50s, might be in the 60s. You understand what I'm saying? They so depleted, you understand, that they putting 50-year-old men out there on the battlefield, man. Motherfuckers out there without food, they logistical system motherfuckers out there ain't got no air superiority. And so that's what and that show you a lot of times that, yeah, you can bomb a motherfucker, but in Ukraine, but Ukraine is getting laced. Iran is not getting laced with shit. They ain't getting no fire, no shipments in, like, from the US and Europe. And so Iran, when they run out, they can stay in there all they want to do. And they're gonna the firing go off again, man, they going in there and get their ass, man. Period. I'm telling you. They going in there to get them. So you can get you a ticket. Go over there right now. If they went in, take your bitch ass over there right now. That's all I'm going to take your bitch ass over there right now. Don't come back. Stay over there with the winning team. That's all I want to tell you. Stay over there with the winning team. Go on over there, motherfucker, in one chicken wing, probably about 15 American dollars. You one chicken wing, about $15. You got 5 motherfuckers, just like when motherfuckers used to watch Tom and Jerry and shit. And they used to watch, and it'd be they be in a winter storm, right? And the motherfucker they find one can of bean, and when they open it up, only one bean come out the can. And the motherfucker be there with a knife on one bean, and he slicing the, you he slicing the bean and shit. You know what I'm saying? Handing the motherfucker a little slice. Going on over there, family. Yeah. Anyway, family. You say, what did he say? Let me see what my brother say. He said, yeah, some situation. I see you out there, Alex. There, I just tell you, man. I hear you here. I hear you. Going over there. If you feel it, I tell you what. Just go on over there, Alex. There, get you a goddamn ticket and take your ass on over there. That's all you got to do. And then call us when you get there. You understand? When you get there, if they don't beat you damn near to death when you get there, you see, just go over there. They love you, nigga. Go on over there and they're going to beat the dog shit out of you as soon as you land. You see, they say, oh, I'm for you, man. I was putting some, they're going to say, nigga, get your ass in that hole, nigga. You understand? Go on over there, Derek, and say, I was putting comments where I was supporting you. They're going to beat the skin off your back, nigga. So quit faking. Quit faking. I'm sick of you. All right, family. I'll be right back. Black Pop. Get over there to Patreon. Click that. You're right. You stand in. Yeah, look at you. Say you stand in the U.S., but they're saying on new. Yeah, well, you know what? And I'm sorry, Alex. Listen to me when I tell you, brother. There is there is an element of the Illuminati that control the media, and they will project whatever the fuck they want to project it, and I see it. They lie. Some of them is lying outright. You see what I'm saying? And I'm gonna talk about that more in depth when I come back. I'll see y'all in a minute. Click that link at the top of the chat. Share it, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and I'll see you in a minute. Black Power.